Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are doing alright. I just woke up from a nap. I hope y'all were able to take a nap today. It was wonderful. But anyway, we're here making connections with Allie and Shay with Fun Facts of March. And today is March 15th. And I have a kind of a short list, thank goodness. But it's National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. I was like, what? But it's just a day that they say that you don't make any decisions today. Um, we should just be avoided. Take this day off and just make decisions tomorrow. But it's also a day, y'all know some narcissists or people who always think they're right. Yeah, this is a day that you can tell them no. Today, everything you think is wrong. So I just thought that was interesting. Didn't really have a lot of information about it, but it's National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. So don't make any major decisions. Just hold off a couple more hours until tomorrow. It's also National Kansas Day. And Kansas became part of the U.S. with the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. It's the Sunflower State. It was once populated by Cherokee, Pawnee, Osage, I'm not sure if I said that right, and other tribes. Um, it was popular, the railroad was, it was a popular state for the railroad to come through. It helped with their income and settling that area. But they were also trying to figure out if Kansas was going to be a slave or a free state. And it says that it got kind of vicious when trying to decide, so much so that it was once the called Bleeding Kansas because it was such a fight over whether it would be a free state or a slave state. But that was before entering the Union as the 34th state and a free state. So that was the 34th state to join the Union. So, Kansas. What's a popular movie that talks about Kansas? I don't know how to really give you hints about it. But anyway, Frank Baum wrote the book or wrote the script, and it was The Wizard of Oz. Remember Dorothy and Toto, Scarecrow, the lion, the Tin Man? It's like, we're not in Kansas anymore. The Wizard of Oz. Also in Topeka, Kansas, was a big civil issue. There was an appeal of Brown versus the Board of Educators because they said that that law, um, uh, separate but equal, violated the 14th Amendment rights. So that took place in Topeka, Kansas, and so that was a big civil issue. Again, Kansas 34th state to enter the Union. It's also Pear's Helene Day. Um, this is actually celebrates a dessert actually, made from pears poached with sugar, um, in syrup, served with vanilla ice cream, and crystallized violets, and a chocolate sauce. Sounds pretty good, huh? A French chef, Augusta, I'm not going to say the name right, but Escoffier, created the dessert in honor of an operetta singer, La Belle Helene. Um, so that was pretty neat. In 2020, these days, they've kind of made the concoction a little bit easier to make. You can use canned pears, and instead of the crystallized violets, now a lot of places use cut up sliced almonds. So it just kind of makes it a little bit easier to make, and I think it, made it more user friendly for more restaurants to make it. So, but that's neat. How many of you have a dessert made in your honor? There are more than 3,000 varieties of pears, and they ripen better off the tree than on. They're a good source of vitamins A and C, fiber, and potassium. And they're less allergic than a lot of fruits. So if you're looking for something good and you know you're kind of off on your vitamins A and C, and you need some good fiber and potassium, eat a pear. Um, let's see. The last thing is National Shoe the World Day. That's shoe like SHOE shoes. And it shines a light on the value of good footwear. How many of you sometimes come home after work or after working out and your feet hurt? Not just because, you know, you've had a long day, but your shoes just don't fit properly. Good footwear is important. When you're young, you don't think so, but as you get older, you're like, So, amazingly, there are over 500 million. You hear that number? 500 million children, teens, adults around the world who don't have a pair of shoes. Not even one pair. You think about your closet and how many pair of shoes you have. A lot of people don't have shoes. And because, you know, they have to walk barefoot and because the terrain they might have to walk in, it causes a lot of issues with their feet, of course. Injuries, cuts, sores, infections, and they can even get parasites through their feet. So sometimes we want to stigmatize people for what they have or what they don't have. Oh my gosh, why are they're so nasty. Why are they doing this? You know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You just really don't ever know anybody's story. So, you know, we should have a heart of compassion. But let's think about even their health. Like I said, because they're walking around on different terrains, people spit on the floor, people urinate and use the bathroom outside. You know, they're probably walking in that stuff, and so there entails their sicknesses and their illnesses and those parasites. So let's think about that. The next time we want to go and just throw our shoes in the trash, don't throw them away, but donate them to some kind of organization. There is a website, Souls for Souls, and that's SOLES, the number 4, SOULS. So that's souls like the bottom of your souls, or souls that are without. You can go to that website and you can donate shoes. So, again, it is National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. So, if you think this video is not cool, you are wrong. It's National Kansas Day, 34th state to enter into the Union as a free state. National Pears Helene Day, a delicate uh, pastry dessert made with pears, sugar, syrup, vanilla ice cream, almonds, and a chocolate sauce. And National Shoe the World Day. Let's help bring that number down if there's any way possible. 500 million people around the world don't have not one pair of shoes. So when your shoes maybe get worn out a little bit and you think you've had enough of them, or you know, sometimes we get shoes and we just don't even wear them. We might wear them for one occasion. Don't just throw them in the trash. Donate them and go to that site, Souls for Souls, and donate. That's SOLES, the number 4, SOULS, Souls for Souls. And let's lessen that number, 500 million, because we never really know. Today we might be doing good, tomorrow maybe not. We got this coronavirus and things going on. People are going to be out of work. You just never know what your generosity does for somebody else. Okay? So again, everybody be healthy, be safe out here with everything going on. Make sure you're, you know, doing everything you can to keep you and your family safe and healthy, and everybody around you. Also, we are doing this 31 days. This every day in March. March got 31 days. Every day in March will be on 31 days. Talking about the national days of March and what's going on. And you can also Tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through iHeartRadio and TuneIn Radio. Locate WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And we'll be there. We'll be talking to Miss Donna Reed. It's a part 2 of her story about teens and foster care. So that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then every Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Go to our link bit.ly/ Making Connections Radio Show. That's bit.ly/ Making Connections Radio Show. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you all have a good week and take care of yourselves. All right. As always, we're leaving you with love, positivity, and good vibes. Toodles.